Hey y'all, it's Jessica from Sloppy Swatches. Today I have January's monthly polish awareness box. I did purchase this box with a blogger's discount, and part of the proceeds will be going to alls.org. I will definitely link that down in the description box as well. This box definitely has a near and dear place in my heart. My paternal grandmother is currently living with Alzheimer's, so I know how hard it is on both the person who's diagnosed with it as well as the family. I'm so excited to share these 6 lovely shades with you from 6 lovely makers. I will link all of their storefronts and social medias in the description box below. This box will be available for pre-order starting on December 26th and running through January 5th. First up is Loving Hand by Sassy Pants Polish, and this is inspired by the 4th stage of Alzheimer's. It's described as a cranberry scattered hollow with shimmer and garnet and pink berry hex glitters. So I'll go ahead and show you a brush shot, and I'll show you how Loving Hand swatched on my natural nail. So here is one easy coat. The formula on this one is really nice, really smooth. It does have a good mix of glitters in there, but it's not gritty at all. The base gave me good coverage. It's a little bit sheer though, so I will let this dry and then come back in for a second coat. So here is a quick second coat. This one definitely builds up, perfectly opaque in 2 coats for me. I get a lot of depth in there, lots of shimmer, and it almost looks like that cranberry base has a little bit of metallic in it. Super pretty. So here is a look at the completed mani before top coat. So this one will need a nice top coat to help smooth out some of those larger glitters. Here's a view from another angle in direct sunlight with top coat. This is my swatch photo under artificial lighting. And once more at an angle in direct sunlight. So next up is Fleeting Memories, and this is by Alter Ego Lacquer. This is inspired by Stage 2, and it is described as an orange, but it has subtle shifts of yellow, green, and blue. So here is a brush shot, and I'll show you how Fleeting Memories swatched on my natural nail. So here is one easy coat. This polish is a little bit on the sheer side, but it definitely builds up really quickly. I was really surprised at how flattering this orange is on my skin tone. I do have very light pink undertones. This worked well for me. It is a little bit brush strokey though, so you may want to be mindful of that. I'll let this dry and come back in for a second coat. So here is my second coat. I love the brush on this bottle. It seriously just fans out perfectly for really nice application. 2 coats definitely builds this one up. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go in for a third coat, but I could still see just a hint of nail line, so I am going to go ahead and show you what 3 coats looks like. 3 coats for sure brings this one completely opaque. I feel like you could really get away with 2 though. So here is a look at the completed mani before top coat. I think this one is going to look stunning matte as well. I really love when shimmers are matted down and just all that glow peeks through. So here's a look at a different angle in direct sunlight with top coat. This is my swatch photo under artificial lighting. And once more at an angle in direct sunlight. Next up is I'll Remember for the Both of Us by Pretty Beautiful Unlimited, and this is a really cool polish. It has like that blue kind of turquoisey teal base with a larger, almost silver flakes, and this polish does have a little bit of thermal action going on as well. So I'll go ahead and show you a brush shot, and I'll show you how I'll Remember for the Both of Us swatched on my natural nail. So here is one easy coat. This one definitely goes on nice and easy. It is a little bit sheer here though, so I'll let this dry and then come back in for a second coat. So here is a quick second coat. I'm going to do a nice thick coat here to bring it completely opaque. All those larger flakes really help build it up nicely. This one is going to get a little bit darker at the tip, and I also noticed that it's a little bit more of an icy blue in indoor or artificial lighting, but definitely sea foam, kind of an outdoor lighting. It is also going to get just subtly darker towards the tips, especially if you have warmer hands. So here's a view from another angle in direct sunlight with top coat. Super, super pretty. This is my swatch photo under artificial lighting and then once more at an angle in natural lighting. So you can see the difference there. It's a very marked difference. Next up is I've Got This by All Mixed Up Lacquers, and this is mermaidy jelly sandwich in a bottle. It has that really sheer kind of jelly base with a ton of different colors of mixed hollow and normal glitters. I'll go ahead and show you a brush shot, and I'll show you how I've got this swatched on my natural nail. So here is one easy coat. That teal base definitely goes on nice and evenly, if a bit sheer. I got a good mix of the smaller and larger glitters. I had a bit of a kind of traffic jam of the glitters there towards my tip. I just pushed them back and kind of placed them where I wanted them. So I'll let this dry and then come back in for a second coat. So here is a quick second coat. I'm going to go in for a nice thick second coat here. This definitely brings this one completely opaque for me. I get a good amount of coverage as well as depth. If you do thinner coats, you may need to come back in for a third thinner coat. So here is a look at the completed mani before top coat. This one will want a nice, good glitter-eating top coat to help smooth that out. It also dries down kind of matte, which I really like. I would wear that by itself too. So here is a view from another angle in direct sunlight with top coat. This is my swatch photo under artificial lighting, and once more at an angle in direct sunlight. Next up is Courage by Darling Diva Polish, and this is a blue to purple shift with a blue base in the purple shift, as well as a really strong linear holographic effect. The purple shimmer on the nail is a little bit subtle, but it's definitely there. I'll go ahead and show you a brush shot, and I'll show you how Courage swatched on my natural nail. So here is a one easy coat. This one had really nice coverage for me at one coat. It went on nice and evenly, no pooling, very nice formula here. It's a little bit on the thicker side, but that's definitely how I prefer my polish. One coat is almost complete coverage. I will let this dry though and come back in and show you what two coats looks like. So here is a quick second coat. This is just a nice and normal second coat, and this is going to bring this one completely opaque for me. So here is a look at the completed mani before top coat. This one will dry down a little bit dull, so top coat will help bring out that holographic effect a little bit more. Here's a view from another angle in direct sunlight with top coat. Super, super stunning. This is my swatch photo under artificial lighting. And once more at an angle in direct sunlight. So lastly today I have hashtag End Alls by Poshlish, and this is a very vibrant purple with copious amounts of silver holographic micro glitters. This is a really pretty, almost metallic purple base. I'll go ahead and show you a brush shot, and I'll show you how hashtag End Alls swatched on my natural nail. So here is one easy coat. This polish goes on nice and evenly. It is a little bit on the thicker side for me, so I'm going to go in for another dip and just continue to paint my nail. This did end up being a little bit of a thicker first coat, but I definitely got great coverage here. I can still see just a hint of a nail line. You could totally get away with one thick coat, but I am going to go ahead and show you what two coats looks like. So here is a quick second coat, and this does for sure bring this one completely opaque. End Alls actually will dry a little bit matte, and I really like that finish. The holographic glitter kind of settles towards the top, so it makes it a little bit textured, but it is a really pretty look. So here is a look at the completed mani before top coat. Here's the view from another angle in direct sunlight with top coat, so top coat definitely smooths it all out. This is my swatch photo under artificial lighting, and once more at an angle in direct sunlight. So that wraps up this month's swatch and review of the monthly polish awareness box. I will link the groups down below as well for you to check out if you're interested in this. Each month the proceeds go to a different cause, and it's really something that I'm proud to be a part of. If you'd like to see more photos, I do have those available on my blog at sloppyswatches.wordpress.com, or you can follow me on Instagram at sloppyswatches. So thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next time.